stop. You have violated the law.
Tequila.
Howdy, gift givers. It's time once again for Fist of the North Star. And in case you're wondering why I said tequila, well, a couple of days ago, me and the boys finished a series near and dear to our hearts.
We watched Army of the Doomstar Tuesday.
Thursday.
Fuck.
Whoa, what days?
It is
I don't
Saturday
know.
the 20. It's Saturday the 26th of April.
That
Oh,
means
wait.
we're 2 months. That means we're 2 months away from Death Stranding.
Wait a minute, I just remembered. Wait a minute, I know exactly what I'm gonna say on Wednesday next week.
Yes.
Do you know what today is? Do you know what day it is?
Motherfucker. And unfortunately, Candaris isn't in KOTOR 2.
Seriously, can stuff stop going bad? It is only April. This has not been a good year when you really think about it.
I mean, the year's barely half. I mean, the year's barely started if you think about it. It's only 4 months.
We're only the first. We're only technically the first third into the year.
Yeah, I know, but that's the
Yeah.
problem, though. We've only been in this year for like 4 months, and look at all the crap that's been going on.
Yeah, all the bad shit that's been happening.
It's like this is a problem when you really break it down and think about it. This is not good.
I'm reminded of the 2016, like what was happening during the early year months of 2016. A whole bunch of big named musical artists died.
Artists and voice actors just passed away. It's just that sucked. And then after that we had 2020.
Dang, it's like now we're in 2025, and I'm like, look, we're only 4 months in, and it's like, oh, great. Already shaping up. I'm like, unless something changes within like the next month or two, this is not good.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how we're already midway into the decade when it didn't even feel like it was that long. Probably because the first 3 years the world was dead.
If I may, despite my BPD acting up quite a lot of times, I am fucking adamant to see the end of this goddamn year. And the years ahead.
I want to see the end of this year too, because I want to see us. Honestly, I want to be 100% honest. I want to see how we recover from this. Like we're only 4 months in, and it's this bad. I want to see if we can recover from this. Is this even
Watch the comeback of the century for the second half.
I want to see that. I want to see it's like, okay, look, we're in month 5, 6, or 7. It's like, hey, look, guys, everything's actually starting to get better.
Fucking 3 years later, Rockstar is just like, yeah, you know what? We finished GTA 6, but guess what, motherfuckers? It's time for Bully 2 finally.
Don't worry, Shock. Soon we'll all be punished. Soon God will punish us and us for imperfections.
Oh yeah, welcome
Holy
to Chapter
shit.
9.
The hell was that?
After that earthquake, Spirit City changing. I have to ask. I don't know what's going on.
But first, chicken.
I know, kids.
Chickens.
Oh, that chicken. Mama had a cow. Dad was proud. He didn't care how.
I love that show.
Either there was something wrong with you, or there was something very wrong with your wife.
She's
Either
been
way,
fucking the
maybe there's
livestock.
Or maybe there's something wrong with both of them.
I knew it! The father was a chicken in disguise!
It was Ernie.
こんな感じ。 これでいいの？うん。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。ありがとう、ケン。
Nice.
助かっちゃった。
Getting reminded of something you. This reminds me of something very similar you're doing, Ishin.
Oh, yeah. That stuff.
Hello there, Ken. Have you considered the fact that you are already dead? Nah, fuck you, automatic mutant. I have done nothing but force feed a hostess whiskey for 3 days.
You turned her into an alcoholic, Kenshiro. She physically cannot do anything without being fed a bottle of scotch.
Anyone want to explain to me how is this a problem?
I don't know, but it is.
Kenshiro, sir, we've been waiting for you.
Where's Donna?
I will guide you to her. Sight!
キサナ
Donna.
ケンシロウさん、ついに時が来たようです。
スフィアシティに一体何が起きようとしている。
スフィアシティが真の姿を現そうとしている。
It's gonna explode.
知っているんだな、その正体を。
このスフィアシティは核戦争前の旧世界の英知の結晶とも言うべき軍事施設。いえ、正確に言えば世界最大の核ミサイル発射施設なのです。
核ミサイルだと。
スフィアシティから湧き出る水や電気も全ては軍事施設を今なお稼働させ続けている
Most powerful nuclear missiles. Not just any, the most powerful.
There are
かつて世
nuclear
界を
missiles that are
終末に
weaker.
導いた核の炎から。
I mean, there are technically... There's technically low yield nuclear
戦
missiles.
争前の力を残した
You ever launched a Moab in Modern Warfare? That's a low yield nuclear missile.
To quote another streamer, "Fuck you, Norway!"
The Davy Crockett's was technically a battlefield nuclear missile. That shit was meant to be deployed to battlefields. And they realized wait, using nuclear missiles against regular ass soldiers on a battlefield is a bad idea.
Commander Shepard would like to disagree.
You know, these nuclear missiles are less potent enough to fall into the cheaping connection. Nukes are nukes.
お前に話しておかなければならないことがある。
何でしょ
う。ユリアの生存を確かめるために山に登った時、ある男に会った。
ある男？
長い間、山の上からこの町を見守ってきたらしい。男は3年前にこの扉が閉まったことも、そこで何があったのかも知っているようだった。その男がお前に伝えてほしいと言ったのだ。もしもの時は地下に避難しろと。
避難しろ。もしもの時が起こりうるということですね。ごめんなさい。今まで黙っていて。
いや、お前がユリアを拒絶していれば今頃彼女は死んでいた。感謝している。
私は感謝されるようなことはしていません。ただ剣王様のご意志に従っただけです。
何？剣王だと？
そう。以前お話しした父ナダイが仕えていた方とは、あの剣王、あなたの兄上ラオウ様なのです。大変だ、キサラ！どうしました？
Oh, hey, Sonic.
剣王が町に乗り込んできやがった。ラオウがここに。
Wow, we're meeting him already? Well, I guess we haven't seen him throughout this entire thing.
Who's Rao again? What was he like?
Rao is the oldest brother amongst Kenshiro's siblings. Little context here, they're not actually all related to each other. Siblings is just a way of
more or less like the 4 monks basically training under one master.
Yeah, but they're all called brothers for reasons.
It's not actually real at all. Toki, Jaggi, Kenshiro, and Rao. Did I fuck up?
You said Jagri.
Forgive me. Bet, how goes it? I swear to God!
Let's just bypass the entire army!
You don't need this.
Later, bitch. I'm out of here.
Sonic's just running behind us. You motherfuckers!
Let's go meet up with Toki, see if he's got anything more to teach us.
Actually, he doesn't. You wanna know how I know this? Look right there. See that?
Ah,
Can't fucking
you
get
need
to
to
it yet.
you need to unlock that, which means you gotta find some new stuff to do.
Actually, I need to kick ass. Now return to Deathwish 8. I wish I was dead.
I wish I was dead.
Oh, come on! Fucking invisible walls. I guess the armory doesn't exist. It's all in our head.
This is all in your head, Luigi.
Stacy, she's an illusion. Pardon me, excuse me. Oh, hi, Ryuji.
ラオウ、なぜ貴様がここにいる？ケンシロウ。
I think that is Ryuji.
It is.
お待ちしておりました剣王様。
約束通りユリアを受け取りに来た。受け取るだと？どういうことだ？貴様よ。ユリアは奇跡の間にいるのか？
はい。ここにいるケンシロウさんが山頂から生存を確かめております。
ならばそこへ案内しろ。
ですが剣王様、スフィアシティの扉は固く閉ざされており、中に入ることはできません。
ナダイはどこにいる？
剣王様、申し訳ありません。父は3年前に亡くなりました。
何？ナダイが？
That's not that impressive.
剣王様。
ナダイが死んでいるのならもはや手遅れ。ならばスフィアシティは完全に目覚めるであろう。ラオウ、どういうことだ？ケンシロウ、貴様は山頂からユリアを見たのだな。それがどうした？貴様よ、その山頂に案内しろ。
仰せのままに。
なお、全てを知りたくば貴様も山頂に来るがよい。
But I was just there.
Go back.
No.
Then the game ends here.
とにかく俺たちも山頂へ向かおうぜ。ケン。
No. Fist of the North Star. you yelling about, bro?
Ano,
Do you happen to be Kenshiro?
That's me.
I'm a traveling merchant. A certain Mr. Toki asked me to pass on a message.
Okie.
Yes, that should be everything.
Mr. Ketchel, I am sent word that Keno's army is beginning to move. I cannot imagine that he has plans to invade Eden, but Ral never moves without intent. A great battle may be approaching fast. If you are ready your fist for battle, do it soon. I'm waiting to Cassandra. Wowee.
Ken, that's from the other Hakuto disciple guy, right? What'd he say?
Figures it's only a matter of time before I have to fight Rao. There's more I need to learn. I have to get the Toki.
Wait, seriously? You're gonna fight Keno?
そうだな。
That's my fate.
Either way, I'm coming too. If going to Cassandra's gonna help, then I got you. Child, fill this vehicle with gas! There is a lot of fucking shit you need in order to even get some of these things in.
Yeah. But if you want the best,
The petroleum coke. What is that? What is that? Just was that what new coke was called internally?
Be right back.
Boom, bum, ba-dum, bum. If you don't mind me asking, Biddle, you know anything about Fist of the North Star at all?
No, not really. I only have the small exposure to Fist of the North Star, period.
Same here.
It's like super small. Like the main thing I know of Fist of the North Star is obviously their meme.
this
But
thing I
that's
hate.
not-
Yeah. Omaewa Yoshiburi.
I fucking said it right.
I fucking said it right.
But that's
Well,
about it. I
fuck
do
yes.
know. I do know it's a good anime though. It's one of those like classical animes that everybody that's into anime should watch. Up there with like
Before
No,
before
it's not.
Japan shit the before Japan subconscious collectively shat itself when a kid decided to decapitate another kid.
I was pretty ready to say, I'm like, it's up there with those classic animes that people should watch, like Berserk. But then I thought about it, I was like, you know what? People really shouldn't watch that.
Or
mean,
scene.
I don't think that scene is in the anime.
No, it's only a manga thing.
As it
Give
should
it
be.
give it
No,
time.
wait. It was in the 2016 anime.
Oh, never mind.
I'm willing to bet it's more than likely only implied.
No, it stopped before it even happened.
No, that's good. That's good.
You know how I know? Because because Guts decapitated that fucking horse before anything did happen.
That's good. That's really good.
Captain Jaggery.
Jack.
I just saw Lady Shana and Keno.
Perfect. We're telling.
What's going on?
We're here to find out. Let's hear it.
Good luck.
and into Dark Souls. Oh yeah, the other thing I think that's just more important to know about Fist of the North Star Riddle, it's, in a way, it's responsible for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
In a way, more like directly in a way, more like in a direct way.
I was just finna get ready to say that. I'm finna say, in a way. You get similar vibes.
Oh, Captain and Kenshiro, I've been waiting for you too. Thanks for keeping an eye on Zana. She passed through here? Well, the fact is, Kano only wanted a few guards, so most of us ended up staying behind. What? You dumbass! Why didn't you just go with it? I'm sorry, sir. I wanted to go, but Kano glared at me and... Damn it, Ken. I'm gonna go ahead in the village and see if the guards know anything. Got it. Enya, can you quit with the fucking fog? What do you got? Old painkillers.
Old painkillers.
And old bandages.
Hopefully they still work.
Ooh, wait, whiskey. What do you need the whiskey for? Oh, I need to get a lady drunk. Yo, Ken. If you're gonna go up to the mountain, make sure you're ready for everything. You're not going. Well, you see, the way I hear it, Keno wanted to talk to Zana about Lord Nadai. Why Nadai? I guess Keno and Lord Nadai know each other. Could be about family stuff for Zana. Seems she didn't want me there either. Probably shouldn't stick my nose in. So don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
ケン王様、このスフィアシティでこれから起きることをご存知なのですね。
ナダイから全て手紙で知らせを受けておる。
やはりそうでしたか。
久内、あの奇跡の間の寝台が何かを分かっておるか。
ええ、核ミサイルの起動装置ではないかと。
そうだ。あの部屋の中央にある寝台に人が横たわり眠りにつくと、スフィアシティの扉は閉まる。扉の横の砂時計、砲台にエネルギーが充填されるまで残り時間を示しておる。
つまりあの砂が全て落ちた時、このドームは完全に開き、発射の準備が整うと。
眠る者が目覚め、寝台から背を離したその時、世界は再び核の炎に包まれる。
イリエ様が起き上がった時、全てのミサイルが発射されてしまうということです。
ユリアの傷が癒え、 目覚めるまでの間にこの扉を開け奇跡の間から連れ出すつもりだった。だが名代なき今、もう扉は開かれん。
名代は扉を開けられるのか。
かつてこの軍事施設を発見し閉ざされていた扉を開けたのは名代だった。
なんだと。
剣王様、あれは
ここが扉のようです、剣王様。
ここはおそらく軍事施設、旧時代の遺物のようだな。
そのようですな。
まだこんなものが残っていようとは。
しかしその遺物をうまく使えば新時代を切り開くこともできましょう。壁の向こうには水が湧き出ております。この資源を使えばここにあなたの居城を築くことも可能。
我が波動の礎になるために待っておったか。
Is there a post-apocalypse universe that hard is anywhere?
Dune.
Okay.
Technically that's a different planet though. There's Mars, where the entire game takes place on Mars, and everything is bartered in water.
我が剣、命と経験の極秘は陶器を雷に変化させ増幅し操ることにあります。
I've
こ
seen
の旧
it!
世界の危機の仕組みも我が剣によって乱せるかもしれません。
You know, I'm not going to lie. Like, honestly, the more I dwell upon it, yeah, Waterworld was kind of doomed from the start.
It kind of
It's set
suffered
in the
the
po-
opposite effect. It had too much water.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, like, it literally take the opposite end of Mad Max, but now it's just boring. It's nothing but water. Oh no!
So you have a Zelda Wind Waker
地下から水を汲み上げ
situation.
ているようです。しかもその原
Which
動
still
力である電
baffles
気
me
は
that the
ここで
fucking
作られている。
what was it, the
ならばその
Rito
電力はどこへ。剣王様、
Became the Rudo,
あの塔へ行く
the
ぞ。
Ruto became
Nada.
Rito.
the Zora, you mean? The Zora
Correction,
became the
the Zor-
Rito.
Thank you. God damn it. See, this is why, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, even though I do enjoy Zelda, I'm not exactly that very
剣
smart.
王様、これは
All I know is bird people cute.
ここに伏せし
I don't know, maybe down the line I'll
Alright,
possibly
Kizuna, yes,
consider
I-
doing the Wind Waker
無
playthrough.
垢なる肉体へと帰り、その清らかなる身をもって新たなる世界の神にならん。新たなる
This
神が
Wind
目
Waker's
覚
the
めしと
only
き、
one I've ever really played.
神の殻は破れ、
Does that mean you
天
know
空に
everything
新
to
世界
find?
を告げる槍が
Nope.
放たれ。
I was suspected as much because there's only so much of an ocean you could differentiate.
核
I
ミサイル
mean,
の起
granted,
爆装
if
置
I
だ。
do play it, I'd probably have a guide on
Nanda.
standby.
よいかなだよ。ムヌはこの水と電力を使い町を築け。その町の統治者となってこの施設の正体を隠せ。
では、剣王
I don't
様、
get your game.
我が
Whatever.
波動に
What?
このような異物は不要。なだよ。必ずこの施設を守り抜け。
剣王様、
It's hard to put into words, but like, trying to figure out his game.
He wants to conquer the post-apocalypse to create a new world. Sort of survival of the fittest
No.
mentality.
なぜお前がユリアを助ける？
Sort out the wheat from the chaff.
お前はユリアが欲しいのか？だがお前が
So, Kenny
世界を
boy,
滅ぼす
here
ような
we
危険を
are,
冒
the
すとは思え
hole.
答えろラオウ。なぜそこまでユリアにこだわる？
お前はユリアを一人の女だと思っているかもしれんが、ユリアには隠された真の価値がある。
何？どういうことだ？
貴様は知っておるか？南都政権に語り継がれる究極の奥義を。
究極の奥義。
南都政権108派、その頂点ともいえる奥義。その奥義の威力たるや天をも引き裂くと聞く。我が波動のためこの世の全ての剣を知り滅ぼす。それが
Ew, there's
剣
dirt
王
under
の
my
我が
fingernail.
野望であり本懐。だがその奥義を体得するには南都政権直系の血筋、なんと最後の章が必要だと。俺はその章を探し続け、やがてたどり着いた。なんと最後の章、それがユリアだ。
何？ユリアが？
Kind of forgot about that. She is the Nanto-Seiken user.
俺はユリアを
But I don't think she's ever actually, used it.
ユリアはなんと究極奥義の鍵、この時代を握るための鍵なのだ。だがナダイがおらぬ以上それも手には入らん。核ミサイルが発射される今、止める方法はただ一つ。ここからユリアの命を奪うのみ。
ケオ様。
邪魔をするな、ケンシロウ。
That's my fiance.
なんだと？
知りたいなら俺の剣に聞け。
なぜ？
俺は何があってもユリアをあの場所から連れ出し共に生きる。
貴様はナダイが生きていることを俺に教え、あえて戦う道を選ぶか？
ユリアのためにラオウ、お前を倒す。お前の野望もここまでだ。
思いやつ。いい機会だ。違いを見せてやろう。
二人ともおやめください。
これは俺たち兄弟の問題。口出し無用だ。
ここでは狭すぎる。山のふもとまで来るがいい、ケンシロウ。そこで貴様との決着をつけてくれ。
I have jerky. I have jerky in my back pocket. Hey kid, what's going on?
Oh, I was muted.
Going down to finish my battle with Rao. What? How the hell did it come to that? Man, Sana's all quiet, and the Watchmen are useless against Kano.
Rao is
hit
their hidden channeling points. Channeling points.
Those guys, they're alive, but are they gonna be okay? They're not gonna explode or anything, right?
Struck a point to erase their memories, to make them forget what happened at the mountain. So Rao wants to protect the secret of Sphere City too.
How bad is it, kid?
They'll be fine. I'm sure they'll wake up after a while.
Phew. Thank the Lord Jesus Christ. Anyway, Ken, don't die out there. I don't know why, but now I just got the picture in my head of fucking Sonic being one of those televangelists. Jesus, he knows me, and he knows I'm right.
あの
Kenshiro, do you really intend on fighting Keno?
Yeah. I would have to eventually.
If you're gonna fight him now, please take your time getting ready. Are you leaving now?
Yeah, I'm heading out.
I've got like 5 pieces of beef jerky. I'm ready to kick ass. Actually, speaking of getting ready to kick ass, I'll be right back.
Okay then.
Lemonade refilled.
Yeah.
死ぬ覚悟はできているようだな、ケンシロウ。
覚悟するのはお前の方だ。
Alright, I'm back. Welcome back.
闘気をまとえることに
Welcome
出
back
会っ
and
た
fighting
か。
Luigi.
行くぞ。ラオウ。
ケンシロウよ、貴様を倒し、
Luigi, but somehow bigger
北斗神
eyebrows.
拳終焉の地にしてくれるわ。
Who was the ultimate big person, I should say, the planet big bad? This stuff.
I kind of Here's the thing. Past Rao and Sauza, there was no really big bad. It was for a while in like the beginning run. It was Rao because he was considered the like a lot of the earlier stuff revolved around Kenshiro and his relationship with his brothers. So I guess it would have to be Rao in a way. He's the most famous, but I wouldn't consider him evil. It's more or less he's got a different opinion on
Money.
got a different opinion on how the post-apocalypse should be, handled.
Use it.
That's different. Oh shit.
Ow, my balls. Bitch.
Yeah.
待ち続けるのが私の宿命。
Everyone pretty much agrees that Rao is pretty much considered the main villain of the series. Despite him, not really being like a typical villain. Oh shit!
Ow. I dodged out of the way.
Don't you have a Toki talisman?
I want to take some jerky.
Why don't you use it?
slap the bitch.
Oh well. Fuck.
Hello, horse.
貴様がここまでやれるようになるとは。
お前の負けだラオ。
ほざくな。この程度の傷を負わせたぐらいでこの剣王に勝ったつもりか。まだ勝負はついてはおらぬ。
Oh, shut up, Ryuji.
まだこれほどの闘気を。
まだまだ待ってごときに遅れを取るつもりはないわ。ほう、これほどの圧倒的な闘気の違いを前にしてまだ構えるか。そこまでしてユリアを奪われたくないようだな。貴様もなんとの究極奥義を手に入れたくなったか、ケンシロウよ。
そんな奥義など俺にはどうでもいい。俺にはユリアが必要。
I just want to live a happy life with my wife.
何？
Why would anyone want to do that?
力を望まぬと。
What? You're not content with just a normal life?
ウヌを伝承者に選んだ我らが死、龍剣の意図がようやく見えたわ。北斗神拳は愛、そして悲しみを背負う者こそが最強に近づける。死、龍剣は死ぬ間際にそう言っておった。ウヌこそが我ら兄弟の中で最強の北斗に近づける男。龍剣はそう考えたのだろう。だが俺が求めるは北斗をも超える最強。それこそ絶対であり覇者たる者の剣。ケンシロウ、しばしウヌとの勝負を預ける。
何？
ユリアを救いたければ救う。
I have a lore question for
そ
you,
れは
Wolf.
なんとの究極奥義を求める俺にとっても好都合。
Within the context, how recent is the apocalypse compared to Ken's age?
ならばこの剣を
Uh,
最強の北斗となんとの究極
I think
両方とも飲み込んでくれる。最強の北斗を倒す。
if I recall correctly, the apocalypse happened
ケンシロウ、
when Rao
覚
and
えておく
Toki
がいい。
just turned into adults. And Ken and Jaggy were young when they were taken up as apprentices.
That
So,
was chapter 9.
yeah. So give or take almost 10 years or so. Has to be.
Okay. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen. I suddenly was afflicted with a hunger for pretzels. Alright, 2 more chapters. You think we'll be able to beat the main plot tonight?
I don't know if you only railroad yourself to the main story.
I mean, isn't that what we've been doing like pretty much the entire game?
You have a point.
ちょっと待てよケン。あの教王がナダイ様だってのか。
俺はそう思っている。
本当なのかよそれ。じゃあどうしてナダイ様はエデンを攻めるような真似を。
あれは信仰という名目で定期的にエデンの様子を探りに来ていた。
様子を探るって何を。
It's been too long since I've had
スフィア
principles.
シティの謎が守られているのか確認したかったんだ。
そうか。いつ核ミサイルの発射施設ってバレるか分かったもんじゃねえからな。
ナダイはスフィアシティの扉が閉じたことを知っていた。ミサイルが発射するまでの残り時間を確認するためこれまでない大規模な侵攻をしたんだ。
では先日の侵攻もそのために。
だけどもよ、様子を見るためだけにナダイ様は強王軍を作ったっていうのかよ。
もともと強王軍はエデンを狙う野党の集まりと聞く。奴らを自分の配下にしておけばエデンへの脅威もコントロールできると考えたんだろう。
なんてこった。
父が生きていたなんて。私はてっきり死んだものとばかり。
貴様。
俺は今から強王に会いに行く。強王、いやナダイを説得すれば起動した核ミサイルの発射を止められるかもしれん。
そんなもんどうやって止めるって言うんだよ。
いえ、可能かもしれません。剣王様の話では父の剣で扉を開けられると言っていました。父さえ協力してくれればスフィアシティの扉は開けられるかもしれません。
ああ、そして俺が奇跡の間で眠るユリアが目を覚ます前に連れ出しミサイルの発射を止める。
確かにそれなら止められるかもしれね
今日の根城はどこだ。
え。知っていればこっちから攻めるさ。
そうか、何か手がかりでもあれば。
しかし今までの進行頻度からそう遠くない場所だと私は睨んでいます。街で情報を集めてみましょう。城門を開放したことにより外の人々が多くこのエデンに集まってきています。何かしているかもしれません。
ああ、
Place your bets. How much do you want to bet? Bet that guy who invaded the city at the beginning of the game is the same as the guy we're trying to find.
Maybe one of the guards at the gate will know something.
It's really cool, but first things first, I need to make it my way over to the Destiny Talisman place. I doubt I have the thing, but I want to see if I can make the thing. I wonder what's for...
I wonder what's for diner.
Hey, you uncultured swine. You don't see me?
Damn it, he escaped.
Bob Saget. Wait a second. Oh,
That works.
there we go. Now we got more shit. Also, I almost have half a mil idle.
Nice.
What? Oh, that looks really good.
The predator phone.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Yes, I want to do that now, but in order to do that, I need 25 sacrifices.
Is somebody able to answer a question for me?
What kind of question?
Okay, first I have to ask, has anybody watched...
Craving!
No! That's not the question. Does it have anything to do with that? Now, I'm gonna say, has anybody watched Age of Ultron?
I've only
Only
seen it like
once
the
in
one
theater.
time in theaters.
Okay, I was gonna ask. I was like,
I can remember. I think it's from that movie. Is just like, what are you doing? Piece of our time.
no, I was gonna ask. I was like, oh, when I see clips of the movie, I see Ultron. I noticed that he keeps leaving. Is there a reason why he keeps doing that?
Either it's damaged or it's
He's like leaning a bit. like his neck is like leaning or something. Like, did the person who played him have something going on with something?
Oh, I mean, besides the fact that that whole thing was just a CG model or so.
I'm just saying, why is he? I'm like, I keep looking. I'm like, why does he keep leaning? I'm like, am I just crazy here, or is he like leaning a lot?
There was an actor on set.
Like, cause like try to look back at it, you'll see like if you look at some clip, you'll see him like leaning. And I'm like, why is he not like standing straight? Like, he doesn't need to lean over like this.
He hungers for the lean.
Not that lean.
But just to reiterate, like, Despite Ultron, obviously being a work of CGI, there was an actor on set with everyone.
Yeah, I know someone had to do the facial cap for Ultron because, like, have you seen how his face animates? So, like,
It animates very well. It's almost like I didn't even like if you would have told me that wasn't CG, I would have actually believed you. I was like, what they made like costume and stuff? It's like what?
I wouldn't go that far.
It looks really good. But then again, I'm not.
It's weird to tell, but it's weird to say, but like you can obviously tell that it's CGI.
I mean, I'm dumb when it comes to making movies and stuff, so I can't even tell most of the time if it's CGI. Like, it has to be, like, super obvious for me most of the time. Be like, yeah, that's CG.
I'm gonna say, like, how much time in your life do you think you watch movies? Because I'd argue maybe it might just be a skill, but like, I feel like you know why films all your life.
That must be it then, because I wasn't a person that watched. I know like I said, I know my mom has a whole bunch of movies and stuff, but it's not like I mainly like watch stuff that came on TV, mainly cartoons and stuff. I said I did watch movies, it's just that they weren't always like the forefront.
Rudeness. Looks like Christmas came early, boys. Do you fucking mind? Can you fuck off, you goddamn cunt scuzzler?
Bro plugged into the internet for 1 second and it decided humanity was worth killing.
Exactly.
Motherfucker looked at fortune and was like, damn.
He looked at something.
okay. I have to protect humanity from his greatest threat. What's the greatest threat to humanity? Humanity!
Alright, see, I think Tony should have been a little bit more specific with what his goal should have been. He wasn't specific enough. Because technically he is fulfilling his job, but I'm like, you weren't specific enough.
Why are we beating people with text?
Because.
That's why not?
Yeah, because that's Kenshiro.
Well, I like how the text wasn't like all like connected together. It was like he just grabbed the word off of his
Deadpool. Deadpool is totally different. Did you not see his level 3 and freaking...
Yeah, he literally just grabs his own health bar and just beats you with it.
Don't stand by if they ever have this. I want him grabbing his own health bar and whacking people with it.
Grab something.
Grab some element of the game and just start beating people with it.
Fucking take Emma Frost and Jiggle Physics thighs.
Game-breaking stuff. Not like game-breaking as I think you actually break the game. I mean just like some...
Break
you're not supposed to... Yeah, break the fourth wall crap. It's like, man, you're not supposed to do that.
Who says I can't?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, sweet, time to use Deadpool. Full super ability, and he pressed the button, and a hand just reaches out of the TV and grabs you.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
No.
Hey player, check this out. Grabs so far, starts beating Thor with it.
And that's the fun thing about Deadpool. You can pull some crazy stuff and nobody will question it.
I scanned your console's hard drive, so I'm gonna do this. But it's not even from the same game.
That makes me wonder though. Okay, so Ultron looked on the internet and said like he looked under for a bit. He's like, okay, he's got. It's like, did he just look at all the bad stuff that everybody did? Did he not see any good stuff or anything? Cause you know we did some good stuff too.
It's a matter of he probably like the bad outweighed the good, I imagine.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I was gonna make the argument. I think one other thing about humanity is that we've let the negativity basically define how we live today. Because remember, while we strive for positivity, we take more messages from the negative things that happen in the
But normally that negativity, like, it depends on how you take it. You can let it destroy us or we can grow from it.
True. But I also think, like, a big issue of this modern life is that we don't really have a lot of things that will test our morality or just our sense of just our intelligence. We just kind of become complacent. So unfortunately, we're just kind of lazy, not really doing anything.
Just moving along with the time. In this day and age, you gotta ask yourself. I say, that's honestly, like I say, is that so bad? Like I say, in this day and age, and just going with, just going along with that time flow, is that honestly as bad as, as people make it out to be? When you look around and you see all the stuff that people are doing. Honestly, I'd be like, look, I'm just.
Ow!
That's why Ultron is
Usually how long?
I'm just like, did he even take time to break anything down or something?
We just looked at the Shirk is Love, Shirk is Right text repost.
So wait, so when he scoured all of the internet, all of it?
Yeah.
He went to Rule 34 for 2 seconds. It was like, no.
Okay, so that would definitely explain it. He said, so did he even scour the stuff that is even hard to get into?
Of course he did.
Oh, wait, are you talking about like Rule 34 or just like government sites?
Look, I just mean like everything. I just mean like everything. Like, did he scour just the basic necessities on top type internet, or did he scour everything, as in everything, as in the normal stuff we normally search on, hidden stuff.
Fascinating. This is like the 20th fucking time we've seen this.
I was gonna say the stuff that literally you gotta do a whole bunch of things just to even search, like a dark web or something. You search that.
Yeah.
Damn. Now I feel bad for him.
And probably wasn't that bad. 98% of the shit on the fucking dark web is literally just phishing stuff from the police.
The CIA or the FBI.
he probably ended up seeing something that was like, yeah, not even a regular person. He's a robot. I think.
Most likely, what he did is just look at the history of humanity.
No, but that's not really a good enough. That's not seeing that isn't really going to give you like a good enough take on humanity. You know, if I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah, but
Fair point. I don't think he would be that. Don't think he would be strict no Junko.
Because it's like if you just look up like the history of humanity, you're obviously not going to see everything. You're just going to see just the stuff that people want to talk about, which is obviously going to be just the bad stuff.
well, yeah, but given the case of you're a machine, you can read things incredibly quickly. You could look at the good, look at the bad, like the entire history of humanity. And given the case it's made by Star, he probably has more access to like unrestricted internet than like other places. Like you would like, he could probably look up like whatever the hell you want to get a straight answer from it.
Ah, okay.
More pulling information from an archive than like using Google to find, I don't know, the melting point of human bones.
Yeah, I'm like, he probably looked up, he was like, you know that internet iceberg that we have? Yeah, he was able to search all of that. He saw all of that. He saw every iceberg, and then every iceberg, and then the icebergs.
Reminds me, one of my favorite guys who does icebergs has another one out, and it's on Daredevil.
I didn't know Daredevil had an iceberg.
If you're willing to search, you can find an iceberg on anything.
You can find an iceberg on yourself.
You can see man. Look at the dark areas. Wait a minute, I am not into that.
That'd be hilarious. Wait a minute, I'm not into that. And then he looks at it. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Where'd he go?
Wait a minute!
He's like, wait a minute, I'm not into that. I don't even know what that is. Looks it up to find out what it is. Hey now. Wait a minute. I said, how'd you do that?
Hold on, I need to get myself some more lemonade.
Lemonade. Ice cold.
If I may be a little bit random here and comment upon something. Last night I finally got around to rewatching a film I used to watch in my childhood called Bubble Boy. And I was thinking, you know, this would be great for, you know, doing a 90s round. And then I took a look and saw what year it came out. It's like, wow. It was made in 2000. It was 2001. Like, even better, I think it was just like a month. I think it released in August. Ah! Can you stop using the flamethrower, you fuck? Fuck. Stop blocking! This isn't Yakuza 3, you bastard!
Fuck you, it's now Yakuza 3.
やっと来たのか、ケイス。お前と貴様の過去も全て知っている。今はもう話し合っている時間はない。すぐにエデンへ来てくれ。どういうことだ。死ね。
Sorry, homie. I had to hydrate first. Fucking fist of the North Star. Well, that was easy.
Taruga.
Fucking really?
Nadai wa doko itta?
あの方はもうここにはいない。
どういうこと？
Shut up, Jungi.
ナダイ様なら核ミサイルを止めるためスフィアシティの扉へ向かったよ。
なぜこんなことをした？
君はユリアって女を助けミサイルも止めたいんだろう。だがナダイ様はそうは考えてはいない。あの方は確実にミサイルを止めるためその女を殺す気だ。だから僕はこうやって時間稼ぎを任されたんだよ。
なんだと？
さあ、こんなところで僕に構ってていいのかい？今頃愛しのユリアちゃんはどうなっている頃だろうね。
Well, fuck. All hands on deck.
All hands. We have 2 of them.
Yeah,
I said I have 2 of them, but they're on deck.
it'd be concerning if you had more than 2.
3. What?
What? Where'd the third one come from?
That's
Oh,
penis.
we forgot. Greg's really flexible.
Yeah, it's time for the final chapter. Why am I only on my feet? There we are. Holy shit! Shit! I went vertical there for a moment. Am I stuck in the racetrack now? This just in, Kenshiro is trying to destroy his fucking cassette player. Wait, I just realized we need to get ourselves some food. I need food. I need sustenance.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとう。
Excuse me, pardon me.
貴様、ナダイは来ていないのか。
父がですか？
ナダイはミサイルの発射を止めるためにスフィアシティに入り、ユリアを殺すつもりらしい。
剣王様だけではなく父までそのようなことを。
貴様、どうなんだ。ナダイは来ていないのか。
はい。このカテドラルはスフィアシティの扉を監視するための施設でもあります。ここから監視しておりますが、父が来た様子はありません。それに、もし父があの扉を開けるために来るのであれば、夜に来ることでしょ
なぜわかる。
う。夜の方が守備隊の目が届かない場所が多く、ナイトクラブの喧騒に紛れて近づけるからです。
そうか。ではこの町にナダイはいるんだな。
おそらく。
わかった。町でナダイの動きを探ってくる。
お気をつけて。それからケンシロウさん、父は何があろうとスフィアシティに入るつもりでしょう。たとえケンシロウさんを倒してでも、そう考えているはずです。今できる全ての支度をしておいてください。
ああ。
Who else I can ask? 'Hey, big guy, you're getting really popular around here. It seems like yesterday you came back to you. Whoa, this guy too. We've been bumping into all kinds of people today. Yeah, hell, I saw a guy who looked like the statue next to the cathedral. Wait, what? That guy died, man. That's why they built the statue. Sure, definitely looks the same. It's kind of spooky. People could look like statues. It's not a crime. Statuist man, where'd you see him?
Where'd you see him?
Let me think. Well, let's see. We're trying to sober him. Hey, I was near the dead tree.
Dead tree?
Yeah, I was just staring at the dead tree, saw the profile and thought, hey, that's one statuey guy.
Got it.
If you don't mind, I'm tired of being sober. Let's say we go fix that. I like the way you think.
Where's this Jagoff? Sphere City split wide open. Did the quake do it? Sorry, there's something I want to ask.
Hmm?
Have you seriously seen a man staring at a dead tree?
No, not recently. Reminds me of Lord and Di doing the same thing years ago.
Not die.
Yep, Lord and Di was really attached to that little tree. Something about the tree still standing even though it lost all of its leaves. It's stuck with him, you know? Almost feel the same way about myself when I think about Lord Nadai. Even now, he still lives on in our hearts. Huh. Interested in old Lord Nadai's haunts, are you? Well, he's found a couple other places.
Such as.
Well, there's the casino. You know the meme of fucking Akira? Leave me alone! Doom!
Casino. I do know that one.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Every once in a while, the inside of my ear itches, so I have to get a very special thing to scratch it.
Really?
He was the one who ordered it, built it in the first place. Gotta do so, and if you're doing research on him, you ought to drop by there.
Let's go gambling.
To search for an old man. Not going to gamble. It's fine. We're fine. We don't need to gamble anymore.
Let's go gambling.
No. I don't care what the voices in my head tell me. We're not gambling.
What do you think, mister? Should they go gambling? Mister says meow. Take that as you whim.
I know him. He was formerly Teddy Rose. Mr. was once Teddy Roosevelt. So he's telling me no.
He's telling you he wants ham. I'm sorry, mister. We have no ham in the house. You ate it all.
Kinshiro, how may I be of service?
Tell me everything you know about Nadai.
About Lord Nadai?
Yeah, I heard Nadai was the one who founded this casino.
Ah, so you've come seeking answers. I personally don't know much of Lord Nadai. You may want to ask that gentleman over there.
Why him?
He was the one who built this establishment under Lord Nadai's orders. Oh, right. What?
I want to hear about Nadai. The place was built at his request.
Mm-hmm. Sort of. It was around the time we were putting the fortified walls. Wanted me to give the workers someplace they could enjoy themselves.
Why a casino?
Well, for the war, I used to be a dealer in another casino back home. Lord Nadai wanted to make sure some folks had jobs before the war could get the same kind of work.
Sit the fuck down, mister. You don't need to knock things over on my desk. It's the same thing every time you come around. You rub your face on it. It hasn't changed. The only changes that occur to it is when you knock it over.
Folks do better when they're doing something they like. Lord Nadai appreciated that. So decided that it had to be a casino. And Lord Nadai brung his watchmen in all the time. Yes, maybe he had such a weakness for gambling. I wouldn't have expected it from a hard-headed old coot.
Have you seen anyone that looks like Nadai?
keep telling myself he's long dead, but
Hey, you've seen him around.
yesterday, while I was in the chimney district, I got jumped by a pack of thugs. Some guy got in between us and said, and he didn't see, and he did something I couldn't see, but all the thugs collapsed.
Did he look like the die?
He was wearing a cloak, so I couldn't see a whole lot of him, but his frame, the way he moved, and his ass cheeks. That's definitely on the die. Northern Die is dead, but I could have sworn it was him facing that army of thugs just like old times.
Was the Chimney District?
Yeah. Might not be around anymore, especially if he's laying low, but maybe if he is there, hell.
Thanks for telling me all this.
Even Christmas. I'm pretty sure everyone who's awake is just glaring at me like, the fuck? Oh, Kenshiro, everything alright with your room?
Yeah. By the way, I've heard there's been sightings of a man who looks like the Die. Have you seen him?
Ah, perhaps Lord Nadai is still watching over this place, even now.
What? Die was here too?
Yes, this is where Lord Nadai used to sleep.
Your ruler slept here?
Before the proper castle and walls, lots of folks stayed in the walls around the nightclub. Lord Nadai chose to live closer to the entrance so he'd always be ready for attacks that were on the outside. And whenever thugs threatened the city, he was there. Made us wonder if he had time to sleep. But now that you're here, Kenshiro, maybe he can finally rest in peace.
Was there anyone else who meant something to Lord Nadai, or anyone?
Let's see now. You need a connection to Lord Nadai? Maybe the junk shop over in the junk district.
The junk shop?
Yes, that's it. The junk seller's father was one in charge of fixing the security walls. This is getting obnoxious. Welcome to the final chapter of Vista the North Star. Go everywhere. Oh, it's you.
Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like the Die?
Lord Nadai? The hell do you wait? Now that you mention it, he did look like a little.
You saw him.
Yeah. That must have been yesterday, just around sunset. A big fella wearing a cloak.
What did he want?
He came over and asked if there's any way to force the nightclub security walls closed.
With the nightclub's walls change depending on time, right? Is there a way to close it manually?
Well, yeah, I can. My dad taught me before he passed. Used to be that the walls would come into the night to protect the town, but Lyra had me switch it.
Did you tell this guy?
Kidding? He looked suspicious as hell. I told him I didn't know anything.
How'd he take that?
Got a sense he knew I was lying, but didn't chase it any further. All he said is that I left the city closed walls if I see anything weird, Spear City, even if it's at night. Spear City isn't weird enough already. Gotta wonder what he was thinking.
Thanks.
I actually didn't want to talk to you, and I almost scraped my eyeball with a hand with a loose fucking fingernail there, but okay. Reminds me, I actually need to go back to that. A couple of, about like a week or so ago, I was digging through some old files to see if I could find an alt in a artist drew of a piece of art that I knew existed, and I was like, I know it exists. I remember looking at it. I have to save it, but I can't find it fucking anywhere. And I got this massive fucking folder that's like over 10,000 fucking pictures. I need to go back and look through it. Did you find any information based on my father's whereabouts?
He asked the junk seller if there was a way to force the nightclub security wall closed at night.
At night? That removes a doubt. He's planning to destruct after sundown.
Seems that way.
If Father's preparing to make a move, it shouldn't be long before he arrives. Kenshiro, you should rest in your room while you can. And should my father appear, I'll notify you immediately. The hell? Brother just, for no fucking reason, went boom. Fucking dramatic effect.
Holy shit, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. How did I miss that?
Time's been going by really, really fast.
Oh my god! I don't care about your sub-story, we'll do this later. Oh, I actually have a fucking stream. The fucking internet won't shit the bed at the same fucking time. Hopefully it's not that much longer till we get to the end. Welcome back, Kenshiro. You're one of Zana's attendants, right? What are you doing here?
I was fucking muted. God damn it.
You know, before you start speaking, question yourself. Be like, am I muted? Lady Zana.
Like you haven't done it before.
Yeah. That's why occasionally, you know, I'll ask if you guys can hear me. That, and also, you know, I've got my, you know, I've got my model to let me know when I'm speaking. See, when the keyboard's up, I'm talking. When it's gone, I'm not speaking. Also, your symbol lights up when you speak.
Alright.
Lady Zana has ordered me to confirm whether preparations are complete. Lady Zana believes the confrontation from Lord Nadai is inevitable. I believe she wants to ensure that you're prepared for the many trials to come. So, I ask you again, Kenshiro, are your preparations complete? I see, then I shall report to Lady Zana. Please be sure to rest until the time comes. Kenshiro, orders from Lady Zana. She wants you to head to the cathedral immediately.
About time.
And go fuck yourself.
Kisana.
ユリア様を殺しに来たのですね。
世界を救うにはこれしか方法がないのだ。3年前と同じだ。私はもう一度この手で人を殺めなければならない。
母上のことですね。なぜあの時スフィアシティの秘密を話してくださらなかったのですか。全て話してくれさえすれば父上に刃を向ける必要もなかった。なのにどうして。
このスフィアシティの秘密はあまりにも重い。お前にそんな思いを背負わせたくなかったのだ。だから私は教王という仮面をかぶり、お前の成長、この町の様子を見守るしかなかった。
父上。
だがもうそんな悠長なことを言っていられる状況ではなくなった。私は私の使命を果たすしかない。
Wait, I'm sheep. I shouldn't fucking meow.
Meowing sheep.
Ah!
I was leaned into Mister and petting him when you did that. He kind of looked at me like, what the hell?
But I don't roleplay enough as a sheep.
ケンシロウさん。
ユリアを殺す気か。
許せ、北斗の男よ。もはやそれしか道はない。
Nah, that's my fiance.
さもなくば世界を滅ぼすことになる。
What? If she lives, she'll cause an apocalypse. Aren't we living in an apocalypse?
She'll cause another one.
Second one.
Apocalypse 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
君と問
I
答
think
し
you're
てい
done,
る時
mister.
間
You
はない
can sit down.
邪魔をするなら今度は本気でやらせてもらうぞ
Bring it on, old man. I have beef jerky.
なだい
行くぞ 本気でやらせてもらおう行くぞ
Fuck. Nowadays, like, the fuck was that? Oh, I just needed to get some more cash.
Mister.
Hit him with the circle.
飛行優先
Shoot. You can see it here. Here it is. You want to grab your face and it'll put right to your point. There. Knock it over all you want.
Ow.
Ow.
Come on. Come on.
Hokuto, 百裂拳
What the fuck killed him? Cardiac arrest?
勝負がついた
そんなに簡単に引き下がれるか私は止めねばならぬのだスフィアシティを
もうおやめください、父上。これ以上もう。
貴様
Hi, shitface. What?
あら、ジャングルの言うことが聞こえなかった？動いちゃダメよ。
お前はライダー。
安心してね。ちゃんと世界が滅亡しないよう、あなたの女は強運が始末するから。シャグレ、どうして？
許してくれ、貴様。これが俺の、いや、俺たちの本当の目的だったんだ。
どういうことなんだ、ジャグレ。
理解が悪いね。ジャグレもライラも僕の仲間ってことさ。復讐を果たすため今日まで手を組んでナダイを探してたんだよ。
復讐
？3年前の事件の後、ナダイが町から出て行ったのは目撃されていた。僕らは絶対にナダイが生きていると信じて復讐を果たすため行方を追った。僕はエデンの外の情報を探るため強王軍に、ジャグレはエデンに入ってくる者たちを見張るため衛兵隊長に、そしてライラはエデンの大衆たちを監視するためナイトクラブの支配人になったのさ。
全ては父上を探すために。
ケンシロウ、君とユリアという女には感謝している。君らがエデンに来てくれたことで3年間わからなかったナダイの居場所が分かったんだ。ユリアが奇跡の間に入ったことで動かなかった巨王が突如動き出した。秘密を抱える人間が動けば当然ボロは出る。巨王がジャグレに放った剣、そして君がジャギとコロセウムで戦ったあの日、ナダイが僕の部下に放った剣を見て確信した。ナダイは巨王なのだと。
あの時か。
あんたを探すために忠誠を誓った巨王がまさかあんた本人だったなんてたまげちゃうよね。
あなたたちはなぜそこまでして父上を？
そうか、見覚えがある。その銃を。ジャグレとやら、お前はあのラジャの子なのか。やっと分かったのかよ。なるほど。タルーガとこの女も同じ理由でここにいるのだ。そう、俺はあんたがスフィアシティの謎を隠すために殺したエデン衛兵隊の初代隊長ラジャの息子だ。そしてライラとタルーガは親父同様、あんたの剣で配置にされた衛兵たちの子だ。
父親の敵討ちか。それでお前たちは裏で結託し、ナダイに復讐する機会を狙っていたのか。
確かに私はスフィアシティの秘密を守るため施設の中に入ろうとする者たちに剣を撃ち正気をなくさせた。
てめえは精神崩壊して廃人になった衛兵たちを病にかかったことにして町から追放しやがった。 してライブとタルーガの父親はな、なんとあの鬼月村にいたよ。化け物になり果ててな。
申し訳ないと思っている。だがああするほかなかったのだ。
じゃあ俺の親父はどうして殺されたんだ。立派に兵長を務めていたはずなのにどうして。
それは君の父親ラジャが私の妻を人質に取り核の力を手に入れようとしたからだ。
なんだと。
そしてラジャは妻を撃った。君が今手に持っているその銃で私はラジャを殺し妻を抱いて奇跡の輪へと入った。だが妻は世を救うため自らの命を犠牲にした。あの光は砲台にセットされた核ミサイルへ充填されるエネルギーが漏れ出たものだ。まさにあの光こそ世界を滅ぼす悪魔の光。私は恐怖し妻を救うことを諦めた。私を殺したいというのならそれでいい。だがこの町と貴様が助けてやってほしい。頼む。
もういい。そろそろ復讐の時間といこうか。まずはジャングレその娘を殺せ。
何。やめろ貴様。娘は関係ないだろ。
Oh, come on.
うるさいな。あんたにも身内が殺されるって痛みを味わわせてやりたいんだよ。さあやれジャングレどうしたの。早くやんなよ。
こいつだけは許してやれやタルが。
何言ってんの。3年前からの約束だったはずでしょ。
分かっている。
結局は聖女様に惚れちゃったわけか。まったくしょうがないな。
それタルがそれじゃ。
お疲れ。
あんた
ついでに君もお疲れ。
They're not dead.
おっとストップ。よく状況を理解しようね。
復讐がしたいのだろう。早く私を殺せ。
やるけどさ、あんたも理解してないよな。復讐は僕にとってどうでもいいってことさ。
どういうことだ。
僕の本当の狙いはスフィアシティ。だからライアを通じて恐怖のアジトにケンシロウをおびき寄せ、その間にあんたを泳がせてこの扉を開けてもらったの。狙い通りに動いてくれたね。
貴様。
ややこしいやり方してごめんね。本当だったら直接あんたを拉致して扉を開けさせればよかったんだけどさ。あいにく僕の体には事情があってね。
それは機械の体か。
そう。最終戦争で体の半分以上が吹き飛んじゃったんだ。あんたの命と非英権は機械を狂わせる力が。 僕にとって一番の天敵なんだよ。そこで僕が考えた。僕の代わりに誰がナダイを倒せるかってね。
それが俺だったというわけか。
大正解。あとは君らを殺してスフィアシティをいただくだけだ。
And run away like the bitch you are.
何をしている。早く奴らを追うのだ。教えてくれない。あの透明なドームを閉めることができるか。何。時間がない。早く教えてくれ。
奇跡の間に緊急防御装置がある。女が眠る場所の近くにある赤く光るボタンだ。それを押せば施設内の全ての扉が閉まり、防御機能が働いてドームが内部のどんな物理攻撃も封じ込めるだろう。
ミサイルが発射されても外の世界は無事だということだな。
おそらくは。だがお前たちは。
分かっている。俺はユリアに会えればいい。会って話がしたい。それができれば十分だ。
Alright, let's do it.
Guessing one last long battle section. Oh, there's just straight to final, or is this straight to final boss?
Nah, long battle on the boss. Two steroids. I have a spot to put a shiny light. First wave done. Cool, fascinating. You only need like 1 second. Damn it!
Stop fucking pussyfooting around.
Fucking let me get up, you bastard. Fucker! Ah! Cunt kept fucking knocking me into the goddamn wall.
Unlimited of this death meter.
somewhat.
Death meter?
Can't
It's,
do it willy-nilly all the time, right?
Yeah, the enemies need to be set into a state of what the game calls meridian shock.
I meant the constellation thingy, because normally it goes.
Oh, the Little
down.
Dipper? The Little Dipper? That's just essentially just like an EX mode that you pop, and Kenshiro goes faster, he does more damage.
You see, given
It's
the
not like
Kenshiro
it's not like the
glowing
regular
blue-
mode.
Given the Kenshiro glowing blue,
I think it's more of a case of it's ready to pop, so it's just
we're really good at exploding people.
yeah, that's kind of his entire deal.
Purple man pokes everyone. They fucking explode.
Yep.
No, 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 no. How do you like it? Oh yeah, by the way, I finally started making that cheese sauce again, this time using blue cheese. It's pretty good. Actually, one of these,
I don't blame you. I feel really bad because I just snacked on a bunch of candy and I really shouldn't.
I've been eating pretzels, I've been drinking lemonade. Really getting fond of that. little fascinating. You don't really need a whole intro cutscene to know these enemies. Just let me beat these motherfuckers. Ah, fuck! Well, flamethrower!
Landing warfare.
Can you tell the patience is wearing out?
Fucking come on!
I'm guessing they have that super over them. You can go
Yep.
on them.
By the way, Matt, fun little fact about Kenshiro's fighting style. It is considered an assassination tech martial art.
I mean, yeah, give them the style. I feel like all of them would be like or do they have to make longer transitions?
No, like, so long as they got this, you should be able to touch them. It's just a matter of, like, because, like, I have to get to the animation again to shock me. To see, look, like, I would have grabbed that motherfucker, but the game was like, no, he's backing away. No, he was sucking dick.
I feel like if you had a few more techniques, you might have had a slightly easier time going through this.
Possibly, but I'm just gonna be blunt. Some of these motherfuckers just block themselves. I appreciate it if you wouldn't give me back shots. Holy shit!
You survived! Survived!
So am I.
Large enough to have pool.
Plus he's a higher level.
Quit blocking! And quit it!
Jeez, you're getting super upset.
Kitty twist. Edward would love this guy. My chips are already explodes!
Okay, so you know the 3 laws of robotics, right?
Yes, I'm familiar with that.
Okay, what is okay, so tell me what order can you give a robot that can get past those 3 laws? What are the 3 laws?
The laws are
Holy
solid.
fuck!
A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to be harmed. The robot must obey the orders given to it by humans, except where such orders defeat the first law. And 3. A robot must protect its own existence, as such a protection does not conflict with the person's second.
Kill me or I will kill you.
Does that count? Is that it? Does that one count, Matt?
It conflicts with this first law. Where a robot through inaction or action allow a human to come harm.
Yeah. Like I said, they can't. Yeah, that's right. The first law, they can't. The first law prevents them from injuring a human or making sure that the human does not get hurt. That was the first law. So it's like, so they can't hurt them, and they got to make sure that they never get hurt.
Yep, and in the same case, the second law would also be applied into effect. The human gave them an order
I'll be right back. I need
that
to
would
go.
result in the harm of a human.
To unload.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, so the second law is like they must obey. So just giving them an order will already help you get past that second law, because they have to obey. They have to obey the law given to them. But it can't. But you know, like they disobey the order if it conflicts with the first law, which is harming a human or making sure that it doesn't come to harm. Okay. But that thing, then you got the third law, which is like it must protect its own existence. In other words, like self-defense. But it can't self-defend against a human, because then that would conflict with the first law.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, so what is an order you can give them that will not break any of the 3 laws at once? Because like almost everything you can think of to give them is going to conflict with one. It's going to conflict with one. It's like you can get past this one, but this one right here would conflict. Or it's like you can get past 2 of them even. It's like, but there's still one that's still available. So you got to think. It's like, what order could you give them?
Well, robot on robot would be allowed.
I'm constantly getting fucking tied up.
Yeah, so a robot fighting another robot, that won't conflict. Well, yeah, it did say human, so it can't.
Yeah, as long
can't
as a human comes to injury during the process, it's fine. The only thing I could think of is through a series of vagueness. You could potentially nullify the first and second law by using the third law if the robot itself saw itself as human. Because a lot doesn't say a robot needs to know it's a robot, it just needs to be aware.
Okay.
Like, the laws aren't ironclad. Like, interpretation of the first and second law are very straightforward, but you can go against them via the spirit of the laws.
It's mainly that first law that's the confusing part. The other 2 are fine.
Wait, this isn't Yuria.
Is it the second and third law are easy to get past? It's just that first one.
Just imagine this whole time we fucking finally see face to face and it isn't Yuri at all.
俺はな、再びこの世界を核の炎で焼き尽くすつもりだ。
なんだと。
この奇跡の間にいれば大丈夫なんだろう。核が発射されてでも俺は死なずに済む。
お前は全ての人間を滅ぼす気か。
そうだ。聖帝も剣王もいない新しい世界で俺は神となる。
神だと。
この女にはその神の子を産んでもらわねばならない。だから生かしておくことにした。
Excuse me?
この女が目覚め寝台から起き上がった時。
Oh, I see. You're trying to play the fucking Brothers Grimm version of Sleeping Beauty, you fucking sick fuck.
獣たちのいない浄化された美しい世界が始まる。
Reminder, if you didn't know about the original version of Sleeping Beauty, the only thing that woke her was not true love's kiss, but giving birth to the child that Prince Charming gave to her while she was asleep.
Oh, I thought it was something else. Yeah, I heard it was there.
Oh, yeah, it's Brothers Grimm.
Listen, there's a bunch of different versions,
I don't think it was Sleeping Beauty, I think it was Snow White.
huh?
One of the ones where the bitch is asleep.
Yeah, that's the problem. The problem is that both of them were asleep. So it's like, which one?
北斗神拳に不可能はお前の好きにはさせ
You want to escape judgment. But wait a minute, there's sub-stories first. Then we get to judgment.
You're just a
Fuck
punk
you!
with a gun. He's just a punk with a gun.
Fucking slam me into the goddamn wall, aren't you? Goddamn prick. What also doesn't help is I'm fucking holding fucking triangle on some of these goddamn combos, and it's not charging me. Ravens give you no tactical advantage whatsoever. The fuck was that? Sorry, I need to get money.
What the fuck? That little fucking kick.
Oh fuck, I can't save it.
I'm curious how the no damage of this game goes. Especially on cannon difficulty. Nice.
This is getting really obnoxious. Quit dodging, prick.
What the fuck?
This motherfucker just ate
Yeah,
4 bags of Jack Meat Jerky.
Nice dodge.
Getting really fucking obnoxious now, bro. Hi, Sylvester Stallone.
Bitch slapped him. The final blow. Because he needed it.
Because he's a
Man,
bitch.
shut your goofy ass up.
Man,
Shut your bitch ass up. I ain't nobody's ass technician, bitch. You're still human enough, bitch.
お前は神にはなれ神は死なだがお前はもう死んでいる
To quote the villain from El Dorado, gods do not bleed. I'm still laughing at the idea that it is in the area.
俺と一緒に死んでくれ。
いいわケン。
Holy shit.
Nice.
It, I mean, obviously there's going to be more after, but, if that's how it ended, damn, that is ballsy.
In the manga?
No, I'm talking about just for this game.
Very interesting direction to go for, as well.
Yuria and Lyra at the same BA.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that means that Yuria has a speaking role in fucking Premium's Adventure, and I gotta give her the deep voice too. She is a doctor girl, but she's a PhD wife. I usually try to reserve my final thoughts, until, we're actually done with the game. I will say this, this has legitimately got me curious enough to the point where I think, down the line I'd like to indulge into some more learning about Fist of Rooster.
I think I still think the best way to do it is, people still agree that the best way to do it is watching the anime. However, if you want like a more condensed, a semi, what's the word I'm looking for? Condensed, but it still follows some of the same plot beats, the 86 movie will do.
Well, I mean, I prefer to keep the story, so manga leads.
That works too.
I will say though, like out of all the really good games, I don't know, I felt like this plot was moving along at a breakneck speed, and it didn't feel like it was because I was mostly focusing on the plot itself.
I mean, that's fine too.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, you know, it like it kind of felt like you know we got to the end pretty quick. Oh well, though. I mean, truth be told, like just to reiterate, audience, is anybody actually watching? Yeah, we're not done. So, kind of deliberately, I have not done any sub-stories at all for one particular reason, and that is, I don't know, like, something about this game feels like it's more focused on the first plot verse beforehand, and like the sub-story stuff doesn't. I feel like I had to sub. Plus, you know, for another reason why, because during sub-story time, guess what? We can actually wear the Kiryu outfit.
Yep, because now it's time for side stuff, which means a whole mess of wackiness could go on.
Wack.
I misread Chief Producer as Keith Producer. I'm like, why did you make Keith?
Why did you make Keith? You bastards better not have pulled a fucking Kiwami too. Yes.
There we go.
They did fucking Kiwami us. We're going to Hawaii!
Yeah, with the beautiful beaches, with the ice. Oh.
Now, I heard there was treasure in the sea, and now that it's all dried up, we can go looking for it. Property of Majima, fuck off. Oh, I remembered the fucking kid who wanted the apples.
Man of Hokuto.
2 million!
Money.
Premium mode after completion. Endless eating has been added to the menu. You can enjoy independent from the game's story and roam the world doing as you pleased.
Extra hard.
Iron Man.
his time.
Shedding my skin.
So now, ready for premium adventure, boys.
Yep.
Hoity-toity! That will wait until next time, ladies and gentlemen.
Because it's 2:30 in the morning.
It is midnight.
How did I get here?
And you may ask, how did I get here?
I
Why
believe
bought the
did the
DLC.
days go by?
I got the DLC.
It was completely free. Now to
What a-
make things less canonicity. But it is very late. I need to get some rest before tomorrow because I actually should get up relatively early so I can get myself fed and so I can walk into town because yet again I have another shift on a Sunday.
Well then.
But I thank you all for tuning in. Y'all stay safe, stay beautiful, and hopefully next time there won't be any tech issues, and I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.